If you're trading or investing in anything inside the crypto market, you must keep your eye on Bitcoin. To know where Bitcoin is going is to know where your beloved alts are going as well. No alt can escape Bitcoin's gravity. If you don't know where Bitcoin is going, it could cost you. This video will show you how to stack probabilities and will give you insights that only smart money knows. The knowledge contained within just this one video could save you decades of learning time. Let's run the numbers. Hi everyone, I'm Ken from Crypto Trading KS and the inventor of the CTKS method, the world's most powerful smart money buy and sell level detection system. If you're new, a very warm welcome and welcome back CTKS family. You're here to enhance your smart money edge, to know where the algorithms are buying and selling, so you can profit like smart money. I'm grateful to be sharing this time together. If you find the content helpful, don't forget, smash that like button and please subscribe to become part of our global family. Let's run the numbers. In this video, we're going to be talking about where could Bitcoin's price action be going to next. We use the CTKS method, which marks up all of price history since 2009 for Bitcoin. Some of these levels may be a little difficult for you to see, so I'm going to throw SZs around them. An SC is a Stanfield zone. The lines are called Stanfield levels. You'll see that just there. That probably helps a little bit more. And if you would like the indicator that draws the SLs, you can go to ctksmethod.org. There's a very fundamental rule that we apply. If it goes above an SL, it's headed towards the next one. If it gets above this SL, currently at the current price of Bitcoin, at around that 29,581. The next SL above is around 29,687. If it manages to get through this one, it's going up to nearly 30,000. It's actually just under 30,000. 30,000 is a retail level. The concept, if price gets above an SL, a smart money resistance level, it's going to the next resistance. If it can get above that, it's going to the next one. But what if it can't get above it? If it comes up to the next SL above, just around that sort of 29,700 mark, if it doesn't get above, it's coming back to where it was. And if it can't hold this, it's going down below. And there's quite a lot of smart money buy support down here around that 29,264 level. What do the current probabilities tell us? We've had a cut over in this resistance line. We're forming a basis of support, but we must get through this structural smart money sell area. Bitcoin is starting to get through it. That's very positive, but price can move around, particularly in crypto, quite wildly. SLs or Stanfield levels, the things that are underneath these yellow shaded areas, are drawn up from the start of price history using objective dynamic market structure. This means that these SLs are not just normal standard resistance or support lines. They're very, very different. They reflect actual chart structure. They also indicate the strength or the lack of strength of different support and resistance lines. Often the path from one SL to another SL or a group of SLs to another group of SLs is not necessarily a straight line. Price can wobble around quite a bit. It can come back, retest, and resume up. Therefore, are we in a position to say Bitcoin is going up? Not yet. To understand Bitcoin's price action, you need to look at another chart. I'll show you which one. The next chart you need to look at is total crypto market capitalization. This is the market cap of the entire crypto market, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the alts. But this in itself is not enough. We need to pop on the structural identification indicator. It's very important to know where smart money is buying and selling. It might be pretty difficult to see it, but there's a light sell level at that 1.145 trillion. And we can see up higher, there's a lot more smart money sellers. And price in the past has come up here to challenge this area and not been successful. But at the moment, we're heading towards this structural resistance. So far, this is a good and positive sign. What we've seen is a number of cutovers here in terms of overcoming resistance, at least from a very short-term perspective. That is also quite positive. Is this enough to figure out where Bitcoin is going? No, not yet. There's a rule inside the masterclass. All markets and therefore charts are intercorrelated and interconnected. They all depend and impact each other. The main markets, of course, impact crypto. All sectors in the past trading session came down 0.70%. The worst hit, information technology, down 1.51%. Energy was the best, up 1.22%. When the IT sector comes down, it's not so good for the crypto market. In recent sessions, the S&P 500 has come down pretty hard, so it's important to know where CTKS structure, where all those SLs are hanging out, because that's where smart money will support the price, or if we're under resistance, they'll sell it down. To understand where that is, let's just pop on the indicator. And this particular indicator has been marked up with price history from 1871. This is not recent indicative price. What we saw in the past, there was a very substantial amount of smart money sell and buy resistance because the actual price of the S&P got caught in quicksand between these two levels. Those levels were 45.69 to 45.91, but as soon as it lost it, it found its first support at that smart money buy level of 45.40, and if it's not going above, it's going below. Therefore, it got caught at that 44.93. What you will find, price is always ping-ponging between SLs. If it's going above, it's going to the next one, but not necessarily in a straight line. If it's going below, it's going to the one below, but not necessarily in a straight line. What we're seeing is continued weakness in the S&P 500, but the S&P 500 also has a mass of smart money buy support. From 44.12 to 44.41, this is a really important level, and Bitcoin is picking up on it. When the S&P 500 finds smart money buy support, the entire crypto market benefits from that. Bitcoin and crypto, the world's most volatile asset class, is picking up that the S&P 500 is coming in to smart money buy support. What does this actually mean? When people, unfortunately retail investors and traders, when they see red, they exit the market and they exit very, very quickly. When they see green, they come back into the market. That's why many times retail will buy at the top and sell at the bottom. Because they've been told a couple of things. One, don't lose money, which means flee on red. In fact, this is one of Warren Buffett's major rules, but Warren Buffett holds forever. There's been quite a few occurrences where Berkshire Hathaway shares have halved in value, but he hasn't sold them. Unfortunately, retail investors and traders misinterpret Warren Buffett's statement when they say, don't lose money. It depends what you're doing, and it depends on the structure of the market. It depends on so many things. If you see red and you're running, for example, if you see a market like this and you're immediately freaked out, or if it goes even redder than this, and you just say, that's it, I've had enough, I can't win, the market will continuously desynchronize you. Why is that? Because you'll be drawn in when the markets go green, and then you'll be thrown out when the markets go red. And by the time they've gone green enough, the retracement is already on the way. That's why it absolutely pays to know how to trade. When you know how to trade, you're looking for structure because you need it. You require that knowledge. You also need to know how different charts intercorrelate and interconnect. You need to look more broadly than the chart that you're trading. Even if you're not trading Bitcoin, Bitcoin's price momentum will impact every single alt. To answer the question, where is Bitcoin going, you must also look at the alts. For example, no alt can escape Bitcoin's gravity, and you can see Ethereum following that price path, that directional correlation, which is the blue line of Bitcoin. You can see BNB following it, but BNB is starting to strengthen relative to Bitcoin. When you look at Doge, it's starting to strengthen relative to Bitcoin. ADA is starting to strengthen. Solana is also starting to strengthen. Tron is strengthening. What does this mean? More positive momentum is actually entering the crypto market. This gives you a flag to tell where Bitcoin's price momentum could be going. If the alts were moving in the opposite direction, we wouldn't be seeing such a risk-on behavior move like what we're seeing right now. Another area where new traders and investors get caught out is that they don't understand the order and sequence of charts that they need to look at. They'll look at one specific chart, just what they're investing and trading in, never realizing that other parent charts control that child chart. Specifically, Tier 1 charts, the S&P 500, all the way down to total crypto market capitalization, are the health of the engine of financial markets globally. I've just taken you through the smart money buy and sell levels on the S&P 500, as well as Bitcoin, as well as total, but the other ones in there are very, very important to understand. If you would like those smart money buy and sell indicators, you can get them by just visiting ctksmethod.org. In the past 24 hours, Apple and Tesla were also released. That is the smart money buy and sell levels on Apple and Tesla for the month ahead, as well as the TradingView indicator, and a video explaining the price paths and other relevant information. In the last session, Apple closed at 178.18 cents. The real question, the question that professionals ask, where is the CTKS structure? Where is smart money buying and selling? To answer that question, you just pop on your indicator. What you can see is a range of different thicknesses in the lines. The thicker means stronger, the thinner means weaker. When you've got a lot of these lines, a lot of SLs clustering together, that makes it for a very, very strong area. Don't forget, price just cataclysmically fell down with Apple's price. It got caught in this area. A lot of people were expecting it to go down much, much further. We understood these areas of smart money buy support actually hold price. The power of these smart money buy levels is that they act as safety nets. If it falls through one, it's going to the next. If it doesn't get caught there and rebound, it's going to the next. And if it passes through a lot of different ones, it's getting caught and it's likely to rebound. That's what support is all about. Support is where the buyers come in to support price. They're literally propping it up. If you're new to the channel, a very warm welcome, and you might be really shocked at the amount of information and knowledge you've already picked up. For example, Apple is at support. The S&P 500 is above support. The S&P 500 could come down a little bit more. If the S&P 500 comes down a bit more, what does that mean for Apple? You probably got an idea of how to answer that question now. And the key here is Apple was marked up with the CTKS method, which you can learn for yourself, since 1980. That's a lot of years, and these lines are very, very important. A lot of people think that each chart has exactly the same structure. This is not correct. All charts have different structures, and the dynamic part of objective dynamic market structure means it changes each and every month. Therefore, these indicators change each and every month. Let's pop the indicator on to see what the structure is. You can see it's so different to Apple. Apple was at least caught by just a barrage of safety nets. What is the safety net on Tesla? It's already been broken. This safety net around that 244.22 mark has been broken. Where is it heading to next? If it continues on this path, 238.95. You can see the resistance above was nothing like we've seen on other charts. What we can see here with Tesla, as the S&P 500 is above smart money support, and Tesla has very little structural support in it. In fact, it's under resistance. The probability is stacked that it's moving down towards the next smart money buy area, and unfortunately that is not that great either. If you would like to get any of the indicators that I talk about each day, 7 days a week, just pop across to ctksmethod.org and you can get it for yourself, and you can even throw it on a free version of TradingView. So what we can see, Tesla could be under pressure and likely to overextend any negative downside momentum. Why is that? Because it actually doesn't have structural support around its price. The video is where is Bitcoin going? We can see that the S&P 500 is above a smart money buy area, and it's quite a good one. The S&P 500 will likely come into support very, very soon. Another thing that we've seen, the alts are overextending Bitcoin's positive momentum. That is a very good sign. We also know that Apple, being the largest stock in the world, is caught by a raft of safety nets and could gravitationally bounce up and catch so many people off guard, which means that the S&P 500 may not even get down to that smart money support. That's what Bitcoin is trying to explain to us at the moment. We know that also total crypto market cap, it's just about midway between two very important structural levels. It's just a little bit under a lighter structural resistance. One thing to note, price is always moving in a wave. Just because it comes down doesn't mean it's going to zero, and just because it goes up doesn't mean it's going to the moon. I've been inside financial markets for nearly 4 decades. Understanding chart structure and understanding how all the charts intercorrelate and interconnect is an absolute game changer. It will take 20 years, yes, at least 2 decades off your learning time. Crypto is exponential. It's very important that you learn how to do your analysis and what you need to look for. I've shown you a bit of an introduction, but things can go much, much deeper when it comes to knowledge transfer. Always be aware that just because the days are red doesn't mean anything. We're just getting on the right side of the percentage, and with the right amount of knowledge you can accomplish your dreams. But it's not just about knowledge. You must have emotional mastery. You must replace fear with courage. Have a great day or night ahead, my friends, and Kate and I look forward to catching up with you again tomorrow. Bye for now.